How did humans measure the Earth? A journey through scientific discoveries across ages. The concept of measuring the Earth dates back thousands of years, as scientists and philosophers from ancient times sought to understand the shape and size of our planet. Throughout this long journey of exploration, humanity developed precise scientific techniques to measure the Earth's circumference and diameter. In this article, we will explore the key historical milestones and how the Earth was measured throughout the ages, from simple astronomical observations to modern advanced tools. 1. Ancient views on the shape of the Earth. In the beginning, most ancient civilizations considered the Earth to be flat. However, over time, philosophers and scientists around the world began to question this idea. The ancient Greeks were among the first to adopt the idea of a spherical Earth. However, measuring the size of the Earth was a complex and challenging task. 2. Eratosthenes, the first to measure the Earth's circumference. In the 3rd century BCE, Eratosthenes, who served as the chief librarian at the Library of Alexandria in Egypt, read that in the city of Aswan, the sun was directly overhead, meaning the sun was at the zenith and the shadow of a vertical object was nearly non-existent. This observation occurred during the summer solstice, the day when the longest day and shortest night occur in the northern hemisphere, typically between June 20th and 21st each year. On the same day, in Alexandria, which was located approximately 800 kilometers north of Aswan, a noticeable shadow was present. This raised the question, why wasn't the sun directly overhead in Alexandria at the same time? Eratosthenes measured the angle of the shadow in Alexandria and found it to be around 7.2 degrees, which is 1/50th of a full circle. Given that the angle between the sun and the zenith in Alexandria was 7.2 degrees, he deduced that the distance between Alexandria and Aswan represented 1/50th of the Earth's circumference. If the distance between the two cities was 800 kilometers, he multiplied this distance by 50 to estimate the Earth's circumference. 800 km times 50 equals 40,000 km. Eratosthenes arrived at an estimate of the Earth's circumference of about 40,000 kilometers, which is very close to the current value of 40,075 kilometers. 3. Al-Biruni, measuring the Earth using astronomy and geography. In the 11th century, Al-Biruni, a Muslim astronomer and geographer, used advanced methods to measure the Earth's circumference. Al-Biruni conducted experiments using astronomical angles and geographic distances. In one of his experiments, he measured the angle of the sun at 2 different locations in Iran. He chose a high mountain to conduct his measurements, as this would allow him to observe the horizon clearly. Al-Biruni used an astrolabe to measure the angles. The astrolabe is an ancient astronomical instrument used to determine the positions of stars and planets. Al-Biruni measured the mountain's height above sea level using the astrolabe. He then measured the angle of the horizon, the angle between the horizon and his line of sight. This measurement helped him determine the Earth's curvature. By using the relationship between the mountain's height and the angle of decline, Al-Biruni applied mathematical equations to calculate the Earth's radius. He estimated the Earth's radius to be around 6,338.8 kilometers, a value very close to the current known value of 6,371 kilometers. 4. Astronomical measurements in modern times. With the advancement of astronomy in modern times, measuring the Earth became more accurate. In the 16th century, scientists like Kepler and Galileo developed and used telescopes to measure celestial angles. As measuring instruments such as the astrolabe and astronomical telescopes evolved, it became possible to make very precise observations of celestial bodies, which contributed to more accurate estimations of the Earth's size. 5. Geodetic surveying in the modern era. In the 19th century, scientists began using geodetic surveying techniques to measure the Earth more precisely. Geodetic surveying involves measuring distances and dimensions using techniques like satellites and radar systems. Many countries' astronomical observatories conducted measurements using geographic networks and precise measurements of distances between points. 6. modern technology and measuring the Earth using satellites. With the advancement of technology in the 20th century, we now have precise means to measure the Earth, thanks to satellites. One technique used is radar imaging, where a satellite sends signals to Earth and analyzes the reflections to determine the precise size and shape of the planet. Satellite measurements have also aided in determining the Earth's curvature and measuring its circumference and diameter with even greater accuracy, utilizing GPS technology. 7. How is the Earth's circumference measured today? In modern times, the Global Positioning System, GPS, is primarily used to measure the precise dimensions of the Earth. By using satellites orbiting the Earth, it is now possible to calculate distances with great accuracy using satellite signals, allowing for a highly precise determination of the Earth's circumference and diameter. 8. Challenges faced by scientists. Despite the evolution of methods and technologies, scientists have faced many challenges throughout history. In ancient times, the available tools were not precise, making it difficult to obtain accurate results. Additionally, measuring distances between locations was also challenging. Over time, thanks to scientific and technological advancements, scientists have been able to measure the Earth with remarkable precision. 9. Future developments in measuring the Earth. In the future, technological advancements are expected to continue improving the precision of Earth's measurements. Techniques such as remote sensing and modern satellite measurements are likely to provide even more accurate data on the Earth's circumference and diameter, aiding in a better understanding of geographical and astronomical phenomena. Humanity has come a long way in its attempts to measure the Earth. From the simple experiments conducted by Eratosthenes and Al-Biruni to the precise measurements using satellites, the history of measuring the Earth shows a remarkable evolution in thought and science. Thanks to modern technologies, we can now determine the size and shape of the Earth with unprecedented accuracy, contributing to the advancement of human knowledge in the fields of astronomy, geography, and geodesy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching. See you in more stories.